Hello, this is Alex and welcome to my tutorial. Today I would like to show you how I patch the scopes from other weapon mods in order to make it work with the combat scopes mod. First I would like to point you to his official page in order to read the tutorial he wrote, in-depth tutorial he wrote a while ago about how to create patches for his scopes. It's a pretty much in-depth tutorial and I strongly suggest you read it before you watch my video tutorial. For this tutorial I will be using 3ds Max, Creation Kit, Nif Scope and some other tools that you can download along with the Creation Kit from the official Bethesda site, like for example the Archive 2 and the rest of the programs you see here on this list. Once you download the CK, all other programs will be automatically downloaded and stored in the folder you see in the screenshot. I will also be using the unofficial version for the import function because the official Bethesda plugin doesn't have that. So here you see me using Archive 2 in order to unpack the files that I will be modifying. But I will not cover here this in depth because there are plenty of tutorials doing that. I will just post a link in the description so you can go there and watch it yourself. So at this stage I already unpacked all the files I need and I'm gonna import them in 3ds Max for modification. As you see, I have chosen the Acupoint scope, not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but this comes from the SV98 mods made by Nova Finch, and currently I'm just making a copy, a reserve copy of the mesh in case I wanna jump back instantly. This is not a modeling tutorial, so I probably will speed this up. Basically what you wanna do is just remove any obstacles that you can see inside the scope that will obstruct your vision. So this is what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna optimize the mesh so I can work a little bit easier with it, not picking every triangle by one. So I'm just removing the mesh that I don't need anymore or that won't be visible anyway and just end up obstructing the view in Max while modeling. Here you can see me removing the unneeded detail on the inside and just spreading the edges because when I look for the scope I do not want to see the edges of it. So at this stage I'm pretty much done. I just have to pull the last bits and pieces behind the main mesh of the inside scope so that it obviously won't be visible when I'll be aiming. So it's pretty much straightforward. You have to shape it so it won't bother you. So this part of the scope is pretty much finished. All I have to do is fix the normals and that's what I've just done now before I can export it and use it in game. So right now I'm gonna apply the material. I will be using the official exporter to export the mesh out of the 3ds Max, but for that I have to apply official material from Bethesda, because otherwise it just won't export. Here you can see before and after meshes. The white one is obviously is the original mesh, and the blue one is how it's gonna look when I'll be aiming. We'll be using here, I'm applying the material to the mesh so that it can be exported using the official Bethesda plugin. You might want to check your vertices color. Sometimes on the import it turns to black. Change it back to white, otherwise it will render wrong in game and in Nivscope. Here I have selected the mesh that I want to export and just click export selected. Change my location, change or choose the official Bethesda plugin, and the rest of the settings you'll be able to see on your screen right now. So this is the end of the part 1. Thank you for watching.